National Union of Women with Disabilities of Uganda, Nuwodu, implements a number of projects around Uganda and so far in 28 districts. Our programs focus on livelihood, education, health, women empowerment, rights, GBV, research and documentation, and organizational development.
So we are working well. There is no problem. I remember when I was called for the Women's Day. These women showcased so many things, and in their drama, I was able to see that they have actually learned a lot of things. Because initially they were telling us how even LOCs, how they used to violate their rights. Because when you look at these women, they also have needs just like any other normal person. They have even rights just like any other normal person. So most of them actually have children, but you wonder that who pregnates these women? It is disabled men, but they run away. During the night is when they come. And when they try to press these men to look after the children, they are nowhere to be seen. Sometimes they beat them up, and even when they go to the LOC one to try to address their problems, they are always neglected. So they showcased all those dramas. I was able to see that what we were teaching them, really, they understood their rights, because we first of all wanted to empower them about their rights and then government programs. We were able to call the district stakeholders, sub-district stakeholders and then sub-county stakeholders. We told them that, look, this is a category of people we have been not working with. So we actually prioritize women with disability in our programming, including identification. We said now, when we're identifying a group and there are no people with a disability, that group we shall not pass. So we had to come up with some measures to ensure that these women equally benefit.
We have our rights as the disabled people. For example, my women down there, they didn't know whom to approach when they were having a problem. Say, for example, when maybe they had a problem with the land issue, they would just sit there, because now you imagine that now I'm disabled, where can I go to? Who will listen to my issue? But when this organization came, they were able to be taught that at least when you also have a problem, go to the CTO, go to the police, and LOC one. So I want really to thank Nuwodu. When my women have a problem down there, they can freely go to those offices. Another one, for them they would even fear to show up as a leader. But when Nuwodu came, they were encouraged and they were able. These recent elections that took place last year for the LOC ones. Yeah, the women also, especially the disabled women down there, they were able to participate fully. I was also encouraged, because for me, I could not even imagine where I could even get tuition. But through their teachings, the learnings that they gave to us, they imparted the knowledge they imparted in us, that you can, at least much as you don't have what to do, much as you don't have fees, but think abroad. Fees can be good. So I was able to join. I joined the UMCAT, School of Journalism and Mass Communication in Soroti, and I was able to do social work and social administration diploma, whereby next year, I think by October, I will be doing graduation. And Nuwodu has done a lot to us, and I want to say God may bless Nuwodu. Nuwodu has done a lot. Even GBV cases, it has helped us to solve. Like I remember last year, there was some epilepsy girl. She was really being despised even by her own mother. But following the knowledge that Nuwodu gave to me, I was able to go and talk to that mother of that girl. And that girl was helped. In fact, that lady that girl was given much attention by the mother, more than even other girls, other children, because she had 3 children. Through Nuwodu, I can stand in public and say out to my right, because if I have a right of talking in public, so I can also exercise it. Through Nuwodu, I can also stand firm and take readings in church. I can take readings in church, whereby even after Bible Society had to appreciate me, because I was asked, what are your challenges? I had to tell them, number one, I didn't have Bibles, much as they are there, but I cannot braille them. But Nuwodu did much through the knowledge they imparted to me. I was able to take readings in church. I was able to be given Bibles as a gift, braille Bibles and audio Bibles. Those are the things that Nuwodu has done, and many others.
Sidanin isiana kiniso kapotu ageu tu kedai mono o grupu obu yuni sobo isiana kiniso bonebe ka kwane ija una sesi ogeu te su dai kwada asote boda gare isisha no buto ti yuni solimo kiso isi siasa kirong apotudo ageu tu abukono kini kedai mono neda kwana ijari so keda akina ngono Amerike kine.
Lidwa was formed in 2001 with the aim of bringing all women and girls with disabilities together, because we realized that if we are together, we can have one voice and our voice can be heard. Nuwodu trained 10 girls with disabilities on hairdressing, and most of them are now working. Others are within town, others are in the main market doing their work there, and they are benefiting a lot. They trained us on leadership skills, and that is why you see me as the newly elected chairperson. I'm also the chairperson of Lira Municipal Council for Disability. I'm also one of the school management committee of Nancy School for the Deaf. This was as a result of Nuwodu's intervention in Lira district. So I've been mentored here from Lidwa. I've been working together with the other board members who has been around, and I have the capacity now to lead the organization. So how we came to get this place, we first came together, we had our General Assembly, we elected the new members, and through the advocacy we made, we were able to lobby from Pact Omega, and they supported us with that place we are hiring, the restaurant. At first we worked there as women, but we found that we could not manage. Then we hired it to a person who can run it, and the money we get from there is the one we used for building this office. We saved it every month. They are paying us 400,000. So that is the money we are saving to build this office.
In leadership, I have a plan of going ahead up to the district representative. Because when I'm in many meetings, I find that people with albinism, mostly women, they are not in politics, and they are they always ask that, hey, you mean you also elected that as a councillor? So my being a board member in Liva, I think it's going to strengthen me to speak to them as a leader, and they change their life can be changed through what? Through my leadership. Because when I'm somewhere, like when they say, you're a board member in Liva, someone can understand you very well.
There was a time we were called to go for General Assembly, the first General Assembly of Nuwodu. It was in 1999. By then I was very, very young. I was shy even. When I reached there, I saw how women and girls with disabilities were doing. I started picking interest in joining higher leadership. Now I saw people like Sasamo, people like Honorable Sophia, people like Madame Rose. I said, God, how will I make it? I also want to become like those people. When I came back to the district in 2006, I said, I'm going for district council. I went there. Many people discouraged me that, will you manage? You are young, you can't be a politician, you are very young. I said, no, I want to try it. When I showed interest, I consulted my parents, they accepted. They said, yeah, you can go. You can go, what? You can join politics. I joined politics. I was young, by then I could even not talk in council. I could fear. When I could raise my hand, the first thing people could think that I'm talking about disability issues. They could, whenever they could make noise, I could just keep quiet because I could fear that people will say this and this. Now, as I started growing in politics, Nuwodu came in for their General Assembly. When Nuwodu came in, I was elected as the chairperson of Navy Association of Women with Disabilities. That is where now I gained strength. Because we could move, they could come and train us in many things. Those of Madame Asamo could come to the district. I could see the way they are driving, they are saying, hey, they are doing everything for themselves. Whenever they would call us for meetings in Kampala, I could see women who are like me driving. I said, God, I must make sure that I also drive a car of my own. I came back, I started working hard as a councillor. I was doing both the work of council and even the work of women. What I could do now, I could use one stone to kill many birds. Whenever I could go for monitoring government programs, I could make sure that I bring in issues of women and girls with disabilities. Because in the district here, you know, we had many cases of child abuse, raping of women and girls with disabilities all over the district.
I started consulting from people. I want to contest with the able women. Some was like, you are disabled, how are you going to make it? That it is for able people. You also have your position. You go and contest on the disability position. I said no. I'm a disabled but born from a able person. I started consulting. It was a threat to even some of my colleagues. It was a threat to my fellow disabled people. I said no. Come rain, come thunder. I've already made my mind. I'm going to try it. If I fail, there's no problem, but the record will be there that I tried to contest with the able women. I will be among the whatever. That inspired me. I was on my position. I stand. People could challenge me. I said no. For me, I'm there. That you are wasting your money. I said I don't have even money. I don't have money. I was just myself. It was a threat to everyone. But being social, being everywhere, being free, I don't consider myself as a disabled. I consider myself that I'm a human being in the first place. I consider myself a human being with any other person. With that, these people I was creating friendships friendship, relationship with even these people with the radio stations. I lobbied for Radio Rainbow. The program is called, I name it Abalakelembe. Disability is not inability. From there, when I enter, everybody's alert. Everybody's alert when I'm on the station. With that, Radio Maria also picked it from that because people were so impressed with what I used to talk about people with disability on the air. From there, when I come on the ground to campaign, people already knew me. I was like now walking over. Everyone feel like touching my body. Is this Grace who you always talk on the radio station? Are you the one? Everyone, I come home when my clothes are all black with the hugs. Grace, we thank you so much. You inspire us. You impact a lot in us. You what? So it was just a walk over. I have a large constituency.
Twafuna omukisa ogwo kubeera nti kati abantu baffe abaalinga tebazaalira mu ddwaliro kasita twafuna ekitanda omuntu atasobola kuwalampa nga kiri nga waliwo ekiseeseetulwa kyayambako ku bambi abantu baffe abo nga tebakyafuna nnyo buzibu nga dda. Baluli wagendanga okuwulira eyo mu kyalo nti anti abadde azaala ate si gyayitidde ye kaakati kyayambako olaba nti abantu baffe abaalinga beetya kati bajja butereevu mu ddwaliro.
Naye twagezaako okugenda nga tukansolinga abasajja awamu n'abavubuka nga tugendako mu mabaala nga tunyumizamu emboozi eyo butayisa muntu aliko obulemu bubi nga mukyala oba nga muwala, ku mbaga, mu makereziya ne mu mizigiti. Kati okutwaliza awamu embeera weeri tetulina kizibu ky'amaanyi era tutambula nabo bulungi, tetukyabatya nabo tebatutya. Nze kugeza owange namwagala mulema ne muzaalamu n'omwana kati mukazi mukulu era azadde n'abaana 3. Ekyo nemba nga nkyenyumirizaamu naye nga teruli nalinga ŋŋendayo nga neekwese ntwala mugongo mu kufuluma nfulumya lubiriizi ndeke kulaba nga waliwo abandaba. Kale n'olw'ensonga eyo Nuwodu yatuyamba, yatuwa ebyokulabirako bingi okukola nga tusobola okusemberera abakyala abaliko obulemu nga tetulimu kubatya.
Nebaza ebibiina byaffe bino ebyajja kubanga byayongera ne byatuleetera emisomo ne twongera obutennyamira eri ezzadde abaana baffe. Kati omwana ng'oyo yava buto ng'afuna embeera ng'eyo bwetyo. Saagezaako kumwawula eri banne oba kumuggalira oba kukola kutya, naye nga buli kimu mutwala wamu ne banne ng'atambulira mu banne buli kimu, oba kufumba ng'okwo oba genda ku luzzi oba kwoza ng'oyo, kwega buli mirimu gyonna nga sibaako kintu na kimu kyeŋŋamba nti oyo tajja kukola kubanga alina obukosefu. Namutwaliranga wamu ne banne n'ayiga, alina obulimulimu bwe yeekolera n'asobola okufuna akasente akatonotono yadde tekayamba nnyo kiri awo, naye ng'afaayo kunoonyereza kasente n'obutennyamira nnyo mu banne n'abeeraawo nti ate oba nze ki akola akasente kakatonotono n'okusobola okwebeezaawo n'abaana be.
Sooka okwebaza Nuwodu yatukolamu omulimu gwa maanyi nnyo era ekyo nkibeebaza nnyo. Baatandika okutusomesa ku by'okwegatta n'okuzaala, ne batuyigiriza okutereka n'okwewola, ne batuyigiriza okufuna omwami gw'oba weesiimidde nga tebamukase bukasi. Nuwodu yakola omulimu gwa ttendo nnyo mu bantu ba disitulikiti ya Mpigi. Baayigiriza abaana baffe abawala ku by'okwegatta n'okuzaala. Omuntu n'omanya nti ekiseera kino wenjagalidde okuzaala wenyina okuzaalira. Manye abazadde baffe bano abamu baddiranga abaana ne babawa empeke ne babagamba nti omwana wange olw'okuba aliko obulemu tajja kuzaala, ate nga bambi naye abeera ne feeling ezaagala okukola okuzaala naye nga muntu ng'abantu abalala.
ngenda mu ddwaliro tewali ampisa kuba nemba ngenze ku stage mbu kulinnya booda sikifunangako buzibu ntambula bulungi era wentambula ntuuka gyendaga nenkomawo sikijogebwa nekikyalo okwembeera tewali anjoga.
Era munambye ebizibu bingi byembaire tituukaku obyentuusisaaku era nga natuuka n'okutuuka ku leediyo neeyogeraku nti omutulu yeenaaba muntu era omutulu yeenaaba muki mukazi bw'oba omufunye kuba Katonda aba neyateekateeka kale naabanga ndikubiriza banange nti bana tulekere okwetya kuba nze musaizi dange denfuniiremu obulungi nali tidinga nsobola okutuuka wano aye ntuuseewo n'abaana bange benazaala nali tirowooza nga nsobola okubakuza aye nabakuza Mukama yanamba n'abakuza paka imwe mundagaaniire ndi bulungi ino era butityetya kale bana nteekwa okwebaza nti mwebale abaidukulu ndini bana abaidukulu abankuumye abaana nazaala abaana 9 era bankuuma bambetya betya era baali basazeewo balobe nakuva wano kujjaye bajja olw'embeera denali ndimu ako bane nti mniemu n'abagano munalyaki oba nze ndakulyaki n'abakoba nti mujje Mukama adda kunkuuma ntambula nanina kumusota gwandeka najja mu mmere n'amaama nta tambula nakaveera ensuulamu n'agema kumusota era n'abikola ki byanamba duzi ku 25 nali ntaire ku kyayi ndi kutoola ku nfuke era mubaire mujja kundagana nabinuulire aye olwa Katonda niimwe ebinika yavaa kuyayiika yera yanamba olw'embeera dange dendimu abaana baali nga tebali kusoma ababa nimo omwantoolayo abaana basoma nga yentakula ninfuna yakatabo kayibaako baati kalaamu kayinga saaya yonjizira aye akontuuka nakuunula nawaako omulala nandibaerekeireku aye banaati nesobola nandibaerekeireku n'abatuusa ye mutuuka nandibaerekeireku amaiso baba gafaamu nandibaerekeireku siimyewo babo n'abageni nandibaerekeireku siimye mwebala okuyida
abaana ife tubeebaza ino mwebala okututeekateeka era Nuwodu yatugabira ente yangabira ente nafuna ente neeyanza ino era ndi musanyufu ino nga nze nali nga tyeganga nakulimawo miiga 5 ninfuna ekintu ekyamaani kityo banange mwebale ino mwebalire irala era tusaba busabe kayi tujje mu maiso niimwe nga mweyongera okututeekateeka nga twena tweteekateeka nalima endagi dangabirira nafunamu obuno obutebe buti bwe tuliku nabutoola mu ndagi nalunda enkoko nafunamu embiidi tuti edo diriwo kale bana mbeebaza ino okututoola mu buzibu obw'amaanyi oti noobwo era nkajja mu maiso nga ntwekulankulanya nimunange ono omwami wange nga ngemeraku gentasobwire era nkatambula naye anzira ku buzibu
mukyala wange ono Mopeta twagaita naye era buti emyaka 23 tuli naye mu bufumbo obutukuvu obw'ekikatuliki so nakubira bona abaami nti towasa muntu oba tofumbirwa muntu lwakuba aliku obulemu buti ayefumbirwa muntu asobola okubamu n'obwongo obutambuza amaka ono agatambuliza.
Nuwodu was trained our women in tailoring and hairdressing. So whenever you go there, you meet those women, they say, these machines were given to us by Nuwodu. In fact, about the money, we are proud. Because for us, we used to meet even once in a year, or not even meeting because we had no money. But now, because of Nuwodu helping us, at least we meet quarterly. which is good. At least we meet quarterly, we discuss and plan what to do.
Amana ninjikabu Florence ngaba mombra cyabarungira nje none ngasuma singotobo sobolera kusigikira hunavya esano chenje yabra benruka ngasobo mesa buni iriyo yamlar na singa chisabai ngasuma Nuwodu kundi yabri nyingo tyakotse yabimbe cherani esano mutu kubwe Christmas nananga kola kasanzi kai namabitawala kombeni ya ngumi.
You are most welcome and thank you. I am happy to see you. My name is Musoki Lucy. This is my salon that I started. I can say I get few customers here in my salon, but with all patience pays. Because it's mine and I own it. It's from here that I get school fees for my son. Nuwodu gave me a salon, sink, a comb, rollers, carpet, chairs, jerry can, a mirror, and hairdressing design charts. My parents supported me in my first house rent fees for the salon, but I now own it. Thank you so much.